There's a lot of mystery or urban legends of how Best Boy Electric, the title, was created. It goes back to the silent movies where the director would come, say, don't forget, bring your best boy along. And then he would be the guy that say, hey, you need this light here, this cable there. There's always been an urban legend about it. Hi, I'm Tommy Dangcil. I'm a Best Boy Electric, and I've been in the union for 31 years. Sort of like if you look at a triangle, the tip of the triangle would be like the director, cinematographer, gaffer, and a key grip. The gaffer would hire me, and then I would hire a crew of set lighting technicians and a lighting programmer which controls the lights. We're a service-oriented department, above and beyond also with lighting the set. I have to talk with the production coordinator, production manager, UPM, approve expendables, and explain to them why we need things. I'm currently working on Beef for Netflix, second season. And it's the first television series I've worked on in about 25 years.
You started this.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the one who backed into me like a psycho.
I think a lot of the difference for me working on film, a feature film or television, is just the workload, the page count. A page of script is about a minute on screen. On a film, a decent sized film, maybe it's 2-3 pages of dialogue. In television, you're shooting about 5 to 7 pages a day. Multiple sets.
Are you guys leaving, or are you just gonna sit there?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Say it again! I dare you to say it again!
In 2005, I was doing a commercial with Mike Bauman and Janusz Kaminski. Around lunchtime, Mike came up to me and said, hey, I think we're gonna do the next picture with Janusz. I was like, oh my God, wow, it's amazing. He's like asking me with Steven Spielberg. It's gonna be called Munich, about the Olympics. We had truck after truck of lights and cable and stands, and it was just a big undertaking and a lot of logistics. Working with local crews was just amazing. I remember Mike Bauman coming up to me and telling me about this Olympic hotel. He's like, hey man, Janusz is crazy about this golden tube. I go, oh great. It's like, oh, what is it? I go, it's some kind of a medical tube, or I don't know if they use it somewhere in hospitals. I'm like, oh great. He's like, we need 300 of them. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, this is before like the internet and like, Amazon. I was like, what are you talking? So we're getting these golden bulbs from Belgium and England and all this stuff. We're like trying to get enough to get this Olympic hotel in gold. But when you watch the movie, the color, your eye goes to the hotel, and now you feel warm yourself, but you know something bad might be gonna happen. Mike Bauman saw the terrain and said, surround your set with fixtures and we'll build from there. So Mike Bauman sort of did that, saw the landscape of our terrain. We're there in Malta, bodies of water. So any light you have on the rooftop would shimmer and then give us pops all over the place and also give you streaks of light. So we started out with fixtures, saw we bring that level up, and then we came with our top lights from rooftops and incorporated the scene and got the light thousands of feet.
Every civilization finds it necessary to negotiate compromises with its own values.
So we did Licorice Pizza with Paul Thomas Anderson. Mike Bauman became the cinematographer. It was a sort of a love story for the valley in California, San Fernando Valley. On Licorice Pizza, we had a really tough house to shoot. They shot on film. They wanted to make it look 70s, and we used a lot of old lighting. We had a lot of arc lights, so we had to figure out how we're gonna get these arc lights going, how we're gonna use them, when we're gonna use them. We would give like a big, broad lighting setup of lights with diffusion frames and incorporate a whole house of arc lights, and then blast these windows. And then Alana Haim could do her character, and then Cooper Hoffman go anywhere in that house. And we're lit with a beautiful light of arc light through soft diffusion. It was just a tough day, but we pulled it off and the scene looks great.
If I asked for your phone number, would you give it to me?
Why should I give you my phone number?
So I can call you?
A lot of these Marvel green screen or special effect movies, you have these top light boxes and on-chain motors and double diffused, and then lighting green screen from the top and then the floor. So if you slice it right in half, it's almost the same lighting setup. So then you put anything in the middle, you can light and be lit in any direction.
The fate of the multiverse depends on us.
I remember we were doing some of these Marvel movies, and some of the producers were like, hey Tommy, we trust you. You don't have to ask us about manpower. I want you to staff appropriately. And then I was like, wait a minute, holy smokes. so I can have 1 guy or 10 guys, but I had the staff for purpose. They're putting it on me to be responsible enough to hire as many as I wanted. And they knew that I wasn't gonna abuse it, but I had got to that level of not having to ask anymore. But it took a while. But it was like, okay, now it's my responsibility to have enough people, but not too many people. But I just want to support the show and not be wasteful because I might need that manpower later.